Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Cancer, I don't know what your reading's going to be about yet. I don't know what the topic is. It's been a very interesting series of just seeing what the universe wants to talk to you about. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull into the Energy Oracle deck. What do you have all tied up here? That's interesting. Caring connections, community, financial constraints. My goodness, the world is becoming a complicated place, is it not? All tied up, caring connection, community. It almost feels like having some sort of obligation outside of a connection, like a personal connection. And this obligation could possibly affect your finances. I don't know. So I'm gonna see what happens here. We've had some because Gemini was about finances. Now, I had a few financial readings in this series, so it's interesting that that's been coming up. For people, and then you have a little bit after your pre-shuffle. So let's get started. Gemini, I don't know what tarot deck I'm going to use yet. It's dependent on the topic that comes out here for you, because some decks are better than others, or I gravitate to it once I've kind of got an idea of what we're doing. So let's see, what is the topic of discussion for my sweet Cancerians? The 7th chakra, honey. Oh, I like this. This is different. You have the 7th chakra, and at the bottom, you have the 3rd chakra. If you think you know something, you do. You be confident in what you know here. And you may not have any evidence or facts to prove that you know this, but you know it. It's just like your intuition. You know this. The universe has told you this. Whether you feel it in your bones or you've seen it play out in your mind, in your mind's eye. Be confident in what you know. I also get, with this 3rd chakra, the heart chakra is lit up, as is the crown, which is the main thing that we're talking about here. So it's as if your heart will tell you that you're right about this. Be confident in what your heart tells you. You're right about it. So that's interesting. Well, yeah, I'm going to go to the Fountain Tarot and see what it has to say. Because this is kind of like talking about your intuition. It's on. It's on. It's bang on. So whatever that could be for you. That's what we're talking about here, Cancer. I'm going to do one more, just because I didn't pre-shuffle it right in your energy. I didn't know what deck I was going to be using. All right. 7th chakra. Keep talking to Cancer about this. They can be confident. 2 of Wands. Oh, it's something you perhaps started with imagining for yourself. Maybe you've seen evidence of Ace of Wands. Yes. 2 of Coins. But okay, I'm going to stop right there. There's going to be more to go with this, but I want to start talking about what's already coming through. I feel like there's something that you almost started with just imagining it. And you could have been, it could be anything in your life. It could be the perfect job. It could be the perfect partner. It could be the perfect home. It could be the perfect vacation getaway. Whatever it could be for you. It's like you imagined it and then you put the details in, I feel like, with the 2 of Wands. But what you didn't realize, or maybe you did, you might have been consciously doing it, but I have a feeling this is talking more about subconsciously. I think you subconsciously manifested something. You totally subconsciously manifested something here. Believe this. It's like with this 3rd chakra, you can be confident in this. You can know this, that you did. Now, and the Ace of Wands kind of feels like, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But then you get the 2 of Coins. It's almost like reality sets in, like life comes in the door. And, but it doesn't really seem like it in my world. Then almost, I want to say, could even just pull you away from this. You've manifested something. You all have. And I think you did it through a daydream, a fantasy, just letting your imagination run wild and plopping in little details there. And this Ace of Wands also tells me like, completed, received, like the universe got this. Yeah, okay. And then either things aren't playing out in your life that are showing you that, yes, you really did manifest this, or you kind of almost forgot that you were doing this. Like you've stopped imagining that, or you've stopped, and I don't want to say not because you didn't want to. It just feels like everyday life gets in the way. Like, right, this pulls this person out of the water, out of the psychic realm, and right into practical things that you have to balance. You've got to pay the bills. You've got to get the kids to school. You've got to do the dishes. You've got to get the dog to the vet. You've got to do all those things. Okay. Oh, you manifested something quite lovely. Well, that came out. The Empress and the Page of Coins. There's a couple of ways this comes through. If you were literally trying to manifest like a new partner, I feel like you did. The partner comes with baggage, like literally, with the Page of Coins. That's really funny. So I don't know if that was part of your perfect situation. That's really funny. So literally it kind of feels like that. Or you manifested some sort of abundance for yourself and for someone connected to you. It could be like your own child. It could be like a younger sibling. I do also feel like you've paved a course here for yourself where you are going to have some pretty good abundance. You're going to really come into your own. There might even be some level of, I would say, like a glow up even for yourself here. And it's almost like putting the hands of time back a little bit with the Page of Pentacles, as if a fresh start, like it's just a really fresh start. It's a new day to learn some new things from a brand new perspective. You just definitely manifested something pretty big. But this right here, this Two of Coins sits, like this is all glowing with light and warmth and the sun and imagination and passion and inspiration and excitement. And this over here is just lush with abundance. It's lush and it's fresh. It's like this is the glowing idea, and then this is the reality of it over here. But before you get there, there's this, you gotta deal with this Two of Coins. This whole reading honestly really feels like the universe wanting to say, be confident, you manifested this for yourself. I want to say as well, some of you, if you've been wanting to start a family, you have manifested that. But I don't feel like you see it. Either you're not getting pregnant, or your partner's not getting pregnant, or you can't get an adoption, whatever that could be for you. But, or you want to go to the pound and get a puppy, whatever this family edition is. But it's almost like, I feel like it kind of comes into its reality when you least expect it. You know, you're balancing some things here. You've been pulled out of the psychic realm. You went into the psychic realm to manifest it. And the manifestation comes through, which kind of makes sense for it to become like real, physically real in your world. Why did this want to come out? The Fool. There's that new beginning. This was kind of, it wasn't face up with the flips, but it got caught up in all of this. A new beginning. So you might have just wanted a new beginning for yourself, and you were playing it out in your mind. I would like it to be this way. I would like them to look like this, or I would like my life to go like that, and you know, like sitting under a tree on a beautiful day and just thinking, if I could do it all over again. That's interesting, because you do have the Fool. And then I just almost channeled that. I think, not almost, I think I kind of sort of did. If I could do it all over again, This is how I would like it to be. But what is this? We gotta figure out this. Let's pull more cards. Let's pull more cards. There's no rules against that. What do you have at the bottom so far? Ace of Cups. Well, that's nice. That's like a new beginning. This is how I would like it to be. This is how I'd like it to feel. You can be confident that you did this. Simmer down. No, no, no. I'm doing one at a time here. We're doing one at a time. Because this is one of those things where, you know, seeing is believing. And I don't know if you see it yet. So I don't want to give you judgment. If I could do it all over again, this is how I would like it to go. There you go. Two of Wands, judgment. Your first idea, your first little fantasy. Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords. It's almost like you have the feeling and the excitement, but you don't have the details. Like, how would I do this? But you don't need to know, because that's the part the universe looks after, right? That's the first thing in manifestation. You don't need to know how to bring this in. You just need to know what it is that you want. So don't get too caught up in your head with your thoughts. It's all about how you feel. You know, when I said that, sitting under the tree, just thinking about if I could do it all over again, how would I like it to go? How would I like it to be? How would I like to feel? That's all you have to do. And that's what you did. I swear to God, it seems like that's what you did. And then you kind of felt this exciting feeling of like how something could be. But then you get in your head, and we all do, well, how would I do that? How would I meet that person? How would I find the perfect house? How would I have enough money to do that? Well, now you put all these blocks up in front of your manifestation. The Two of Coins. The High Priestess. Wow, that's interesting. You are definitely pulled into the darkness. The High Priestess is a very Cancerian energy. You, busy with shit. With the Two of Coins. All right, the Empress. The Three of Swords. If you could do it all over again, how would you do it? The Page of Coins. The Page of Cups. This almost feels like something unexpected. Something in the box that you didn't expect to receive. Again, it's kind of funny how it's coming out like it could be the manifestation of a partner, and this person happens to have a child. And this is, well, this is nice. Didn't expect this part, but, or like looking after your health even. Like this could even be something about, you know, imagining you being the healthiest you that you could possibly be. And the side note of that is you end up having a child or something. It's so interesting to have the Empress with a page beside it. It just really does kind of resonate with a child. Or even like finding your own inner child. Well, isn't this a nice surprise? I didn't think I would have the energy to water ski again. Or like, it just feels like a little gift here. The Fool. The Four of Swords. Ah. You can't have this till you have healed. Now the Empress is showing up with the Three of Swords. Either the Empress is a part of you that you're healing, or the Empress is the ideal of something that you would like to have in your life. And likely a person, because like Empress, Emperor, King and Queens of whatever tend to be like court cards. So they represent to me like a person, as could the High Priestess. But I feel like the High Priestess is more you in this reading. Still though, I mean, the energy could transform because the High Priestess is in the ethereal. To make this shit real, you've got to bring it down to earth, and the Empress will do that. But there's healing that has to take place with the Three of Swords here under the Empress and the Four of Swords with the Fool. This, you could just be going into a whole cycle that's just healing. The Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Chariot. This feels like charging towards, wanting to charge towards something that is hidden or feels stolen away from you. Being your own leader and taking control of this, but how? Again, it's a question of how, because then after you hit that King of Wands, which would take the leadership and take the control, then you go into the Nine of Swords. It's like getting into your head, and that takes you to the Chariot. Like, it's like you're really thinking about, how do I move forward? How do I move forward? How do I do this? How do I do this? You know what I would say? I think because you created something. I don't know if you found it yet, if you see it yet, if you feel it in yourself, whatever it is. I really feel like it's here in the 3 dimension, but you're not with it, or you're not it yet, whatever that could be for you, because of this 2 of Coins, because of this 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. You made it. You absolutely created something for yourself in this 2 of Wands and Judgment energy. And that was it. You don't need to think about how you're going to do it. How can I make this happen? You need to think, it's almost like get back into this. This is the original energy that created whatever it is that you manifested here. Whatever that could be for you. It's a big, abundant thing that feels like it's lush and it's fresh and it's new. If you could do it all over again, how would you do it? And that was built upon your free-flowing imagination and how it would feel to do it all over again, right? You're just letting it flow. You're not going, oh, well, that wouldn't work because I only work on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know, like, it's, don't do those things. Don't put those things in there, because that immediately just changes the frequency that you're sending out to the universe to manifest something. Oh, Cancer doesn't think they can do it now. Does that mean they don't want it? You know, like that's kind of how, I don't know if the universe actually thinks. It's kind of how, in human terms, we can relate to it. That's, yeah. I'm curious about this page. It's almost like being excited that you got a Cracker Jack box. Oh, there's a little prize at the bottom. I didn't see that coming. And 2, it's a little box. Open up a little box with a little cup. It's almost something that stirs emotions in you that maybe are new or you haven't felt for a long time. Page of Coins with the Page of Cups. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. There's a very mothery energy with this again. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Some of you, it is mothering something within yourself, or becoming a mother, or, I don't know, maybe having a new partner that is a mother. But with the Moon, maybe this is the obstacle. The Page is the obstacle here. But you're inspired to get through it. That means. Because the Moon is the fear. The Moon is the unknown. Again, if you want to conquer the psychic realm, if you want the psychic realm to create for you, you need to just believe in the psychic realm and then let the world do its thing. That seems to be how it works. If you're getting in your head about a possible obstacle, you want to go into the psychic realm in a way that you're living beyond the obstacle, right? And then the universe takes care of the obstacle. Some people taking a barbecue away in the rain. It's interesting to see. Oh, right? They're taking an obstacle away because the people behind me got a new barbecue. The old barbecue is coming. It's being taken away by someone. They didn't have to do it. Someone came and took it away. Isn't that interesting? So there you go. Like taking an obstacle away. They were taking an obstacle away. It's a truck rental. Oh, it's a Home Depot truck. Or maybe they got that. It's a different couple. I don't know. I'm just nosy. That's just me. So yeah, what was I going with this? Like, don't look at the obstacle. Imagine your life beyond the obstacle, and then it happens. Because the complication, there's too many variables in the 3-dimension for, oh, look at this. Look at this, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Death card. I don't know who you are either. Because you had the King of Wands at the bottom here. Like really motivated to move towards something that feels kind of hidden from you. That you're hiding from yourself. But this King of Pentacles goes really, really well with the Queen of Pentacles. But the King of Wands needs a plan here. Love. And I don't know. And then you have the Death card. Like needing a new, things need to start over. If you could do it all over again. That's what this really is. If you could do it all over again. And don't get caught up in the details. That's what I have to say. That's it. I could have like stopped this reading in 5 minutes. But I had to drag it on. So thank you, Cancer. I'm going to go do your extended, Cancer. I'm going to ask for advice for you and outcomes. Should you follow the advice? I already gave you a lot of advice anyway, though. So yeah. Until next time, my portals of love, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.